me and my guys, we ran track and field as well when we were like super duper young. You know, we played football all the way, American football all the way through high school. We didn't just cap it at one thing, you just did one thing all year round. And I think a lot of kids burn the hell out. You just tell them to do okay, I'm gonna just do this one all year round. I'm just play basketball or just play volleyball or just play soccer all year round. Yeah. You burn out, you know, at 22, 23, 24, you know, because you've just been doing it since or younger.
13,
yeah, 13. They just start, you know, they say, fuck the hell with it. I'm done. I don't even want to play no more.
Hey, that's a point right there. Hold on real quick. I want to make something. Like, every so often, right, a lot of people know I do have a part of me that's still tapped into the youth space, right? And a parent, a coach, a player would always ask, hey, Cam, do you do any camps? I do not do any camps. I do not do one-on-one training, you know, but I do put on events for the actual sport. And the thing about it, to LeBron's point, is so many parents, and it's not a problem, but a lot of parents spend a ton of money on trainers.
Yeah.
And I think about my growth in how I developed as a player. I was like, yo, my dad never really paid for a trainer. My trainer was the different sports. And I think that's something that like, as I was preparing for the show, I was saying to myself, like, yo, I didn't have speed training to kind of go to a specific individual and say, yo, like, Cam want to do speed training. What did Cam do? I just ran track. Like, quickness for me, it wasn't really like something quick. I just played basketball. You know what I'm saying? And the endurance.
The agility.
It's just so many different elements of so many different sports was what prepped me to be the best football player I possibly could be.
You're not lying. And then obviously in the neighborhood growing up, you play all 4 sports in one day.
For sure.
You might start with football.
I don't want to play football. Let's play basketball. I don't want to play basketball.
Race me then, bro.
Let's play baseball.
That's baseball.
Any hop. You know what any hop is?
Break down any hop.
Oh my goodness.
Georgia, y'all might call it different from North Carolina.
Okay, so when you don't have a lot of individuals and you want to play the game of baseball, right? You'll take a tennis ball and all you need is really 3 different people. You need a pitcher, you need a hitter, and then you need a person in the field.
Okay.
So the game any hop was the pitcher throws a ball, he hits it. If you catch the ball on any hop, then you become the batter.
Okay, that's how you get to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Any hop. No, we ain't play that. We ain't call that any hop.
You went outside.
No,
bro.
I was outside, but y'all talking about any hop. Like,
Let's go play any hop.
That's it.
Or everybody knows this term. Sideline bust.
Sideline pop.
Throw it up, bust them up. You know, there's so many different things.
You go basketball, you got 21.
Can you do something for me?
Where did y'all 21. Go back to if you missed your 21
15.
Shot? Okay.
Some play 13. You know what I'm saying? And then some folks would cheat. You had to have a natural shooting motion when you get to, you know what I'm saying, 19.
Ball don't lie.
You feel me? When you get to 18, then you get to 20, folks just trying to throw the ball hard off the bat. Boy, like, no. Then we would go swimming too. Sneaking into the wreck to go.
You definitely going to swim in the pool.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you used to tell who was dirty. Cause you used to have to take a shower and like, come on,
your skin all dry. You ain't take no shower. You still looking like chlorine, boy, bro. You ashy.
Then you had to know who the rich friends were,
or
who the cool parents were. Cause the parents would leave for the day during the summer, leave the kids at home.
Oh yeah, that's the house for the.
They would just check in. You know, I had a partner. His mom would just call the house, and he better have been in that house. When she called, because we didn't have no cell phone.
Yeah.
When she called, ring, that was the landline.
Yeah.
Hello? Hey, Mom. CJ and Cam over here. Yes, ma'am, I did the dishes. Yes, ma'am, I did. Yeah, I folded the laundry too.
I cleaned up the room.
All right, see you in a minute. Boom. Come on, y'all, let's go.
Yeah. We back outside.
Like, bro,
when you pull up on the bike, trying to knock on the door, cause such and such player, they see you out the window. That's it, bro. You out all day, like literally. You wake up, You make sure if you got a choice, make sure you get that done. And you out all
I'm
day.
gonna tell you what cell phones did.
Man, cell phones messed up the game.
I'm trying to tell you
And then
why.
when you start the social media when you able to record.
I'm gonna tell you what cell phones did, and I don't appreciate it.
What?
Without cell phones, everybody was punctual.
Yes, cause you ain't know what it was gonna be like.
Hey,
Such and such got a party.
ring. And then I had a rotary phone.
Oh,
Check
yeah,
in,
Oh,
check
man.
in, check in. Hey, Peggy. Hey, bro, I'm about to go to the park right now. Huh? Man, what time is it? 1:45? I'll be there like 1:15. Bruh, don't have me waiting, bro. All right, bet. All right, cool. Boom. Nah. Uber? What's that?
We ain't got no Uber.
Man, my bike messed up, bro. I'm about to just run up there, bro. All right, bet. All right, cool.
That's
Boom.
your warm up for the game.
That
right
was
there.
it, baby.
If you don't get on that tip,
Now you got
healthy.
cell phones, you got phone. Hey, bro, I'm on the way. I'm in
FaceTime
route.
me, bro.
Man, they ain't even put their drawers on. They ain't even put their socks and shoes on, bro.
FaceTime, all the Instagram stories.
Let alone a date. Date? Oh, baby. Hold on.
But that movie.
I'm trying to tell you.
When I say 7, I'm gonna be there at 6:45, getting dropped off by my mama,
I'm trying
boy.
to, and then my mama and daddy had to talk to your mama,
Mama
and your
and
daddy.
dad, bro. Let me talk to our mama. Mom. Boy, you know better than that. All right, hey, man.
Hey, how y'all doing? Yeah, Cam talking about he trying to go to the movies.
Movies, yeah.
Okay, all right. Yes, I could pick him up and drop him off.
And where y'all live again?
I just didn't know the address.
That's so you got.
We had MapQuest and we had directions. And you better give the people a well enough preparation. Hold on, Miss So-and-so, at the next light,
yeah.
you gonna make a right.
Baby, you can't keep telling me
You
when
can't
I run up on the
approach.
turn.
Right. That right there gonna get you slapped.
This is gonna be your last ride. And when you get out, girl, you better say thank you. Cause my mama, she was big on that. But I had one girl, I get dropped, she dropped off. She ain't say nothing. She hugged me, she got out of the car. That heifer ain't say not one word. She ain't say thank you, cat, dog, nothing.
And shout out to the parents. Because the parents was the first Uber drivers.
Bro, the first Uber cab drivers.
Cause hold on, Peggy.
What's up?
When you used to go on a date,
Uh-huh.
where you used to sit?
In the back seat.
Hello.
Come on.
The whole front seat was empty.
Back seat shouting.
And then that's how you get the chivalry.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
get out,
Folks
go
pull up to the car,
door.
and then you used to go to the door. Now you go to the house in the front seat.
Yeah.
Then that's when you got the chivalry. You knocked on the door.
Get your last little bit.
What's going on, Mr. So-and-so? Hey, is so-and-so ready? Yeah, she ready. So-and-so outside.
Yeah.
And then they used to always ask the typical question, what time the movie started? Knowing good and well they know what time the movie started. It started at 7. It's 6 o'clock on the dot. You gotta factor in traffic, you gotta factor in popcorn.
Gotta get a little snack.
All that. Now, when you leave, and I don't know how your parents was, but my parents was dipped in the cloth. I wasn't able to get a good wink or a hug or all that extracurricular activity. I had to let the Holy Ghost get
in. Leave a little space for the Holy Ghost.
So, you know what I'm saying? When I used to get dropped off, or when we used to drop somebody else off, we would just give a old...
But you gotta get that at the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, baby, we gonna say goodbye now.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
before the car ride.
Oh, yeah. That's when the butterflies. You give me butterflies. Like, bro, I'm trying to tell you.
That's really where the game came from. It wasn't no text message. It was straight call and ball, boy.
And then, speaking of text messages, I'm sorry, I know we got to keep going. But you had free nights and weekends. Hey, bro, I'm going to call you after 7 o'clock.
After 7, boy. Because if you go over the minutes or even the phone, bro.
It ain't getting paid for.
Bro, it ain't.
Hey, bro, I'm going to call you after 7. All right, bet. All right, boom, it's 4:30. All right, bet, cool, boom.
All right.
7:01. Yeah, bro.
You on now.
What up? Hold on real quick. Let me click on. Let me bring Peggy into the conversation.
What's up?
Man, come on, bro. These little kids don't know about nothing. Man, they don't know about nothing, bro.
But them good times, bro.
I'm trying to tell you.
Them were good times.
So when you had the dynamic of the athlete now, we used to play so many different sports, and we took those experiences in those sports. Some played soccer. Yeah. That's also footwork. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Some played tennis. We thought they were weirdos, but it just was what it was. Well, I wasn't used to seeing tennis or swimming in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
I learned how to swim from a sports camp.
Man, I learned how to swim because I just seen everybody.
Get thrown in.
Nah, it wasn't even that.
What?
Peggy, you taking me back? You taking me back? I learned how to swim. I taught myself doggone it how to swim. Because we went to the public pool. We went out there. All the girls was down there with their feet in. I'm down there with the shallow part. Oh. Just sprinkling on myself.
Sound about right.
You know what I'm saying? Doing handstands.
And Peggy down there in the deep water.
Now I'm over here looking down there. I said, man, that's where the fish biting at over there.
Yeah, they biting, boy.
Shaquita and them down there.
Mm-hmm. Little Nunu at the end of the pool.
Yeah, man, I gotta learn how to swim. Bump it, I'm about to go.
No!
I need it, bro. Everything we do, men, is for women.
Women, you right.
I'm trying to, bro, I looked down there, I said, oh, I gotta learn how to swim.
Because
that's what, man, listen, if they gonna be down there, I gotta go learn how to swim. I gotta go there and kill myself.
But you said that's a law right there.
Man, the lifeguard that came in there. Man, can you swim? No. Why you jump in? Because the girls was over there.
They were looking at me, bro.
I almost killed myself trying to, man, listen.
You gonna die legend, bro.
Shaquita, man, if you out there, baby.
Quit.
Listen, I did it for you, babe. I did it for you. You taught me how to swim.
Yeah.
Then then I'm jumping out the diving board with them gainers and all. Leaning back, all that, bro. Come on, man. Don't get corporate food, which y'all like. I came from something. Huh?
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Yes, sir. So also, Cam, like the game done changed, you know what I'm saying? Because you talking about the neighborhoods, you talking about playing. This before NIL. This is what you putting all your love and support into the game and giving it all you got. And LeBron speaks on that as well.
I didn't have a basketball trainer until second, third, maybe fourth year in the NBA.
Right.
Like my basketball training was just being on the court. Let's just go hoop.
Yeah.
Let's go hoop. Let's
100%.
5-on-5 or 2-on-2 or 3-on-3. Like a game that we played, when I was growing up, was called 33 or 21. Yeah. Basically, it's one man for himself, and you could be guarded by all your friends. And if I score, I go to the free throw line, I shoot 2 free throws, and I get it back. And that's how a lot of creation started with me.
I also want to talk about just this training dynamic that while growing up, we didn't necessarily have training, we had each other's. True. And not just each other, we had peers, all right? So I'll tell you something. Basketball, football, it didn't matter what it was. Our trainers was learning from each other.
And older people that you was playing.
Man, I'm talking about just how they dribbled. I'm talking about how they shot. I'm talking about just how they, talk smack.
That is, yeah.
It's if it worked for them,
I know it can work for me.
So I'm in the driveway with mine. Hey, boy, you better not hit my mirror.
Bruh.
You know what I mean? Throwing the ball up.
That's what made jump shots good and your hustle. If you shoot the ball in the car bouncing and about to hit the car, you know stopping it?
On the street. It ain't nobody. I guarantee you. Every person who got great ball handling skills, they had to live next to a busy street.
But they had to.
Or hustle, defenders.
The hustle.
Bruh, you ain't trying to get that ball bust or ran over.
Or you ain't trying to get ran over. No. And that's how you know how to stop on a dime. You grab it.
You know what I'm saying?
Boy, you there.
Me. And the shout out to the real ones that would stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But another thing too, the thing that has changed most about the development of the athlete, there's more athletes that are more in love with what the game can render them rather than the game itself. Peggy,
say that one more time.
There's more athletes now that are more in love with what the game can give them or render them rather than the game itself.
Talk to me.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
The money, the clout, the cars, the clothes, and the mansion.
But if you fall in love with the dream,
you get all that.
Come on, bro.
I'm trying to tell you.
Fall in love with the dream that you're going to get the cream.
Like so many different kids, man. I always talk to kids and I hear them. I see them on social media and they say, man, bro, I'm just trying to blah, blah, blah. This person has this evaluation. I'm like, bro, if you're the best at something, you would get compensated for it. And compensation always does come in many different forms, facets, not just money.
Bro, you ain't lying.
You
And it
did.
would be that, bro. It's like, especially when you hooping or just playing sports, you might be good in your neighborhood, but you going to ball against somebody in the best in that neighborhood, this school, that school.
Man, I would love sleepovers.
Bro.
Man, let's go hoop. Man, hey, bro, let's go play football. Hey, bro, man, let's go.
Let's go.
Because, man, that's what we competed at. Man, I just admire when I watch my sons go outside and play.
Because it's too hot outside.
No,
it's
man,
too...
I'm kicking them out the house.
Yeah.
It's either you go downstairs is the playroom, and that's a war room.
Bro, who you telling?
TV broke, off the hinges. Mirror, luckily the mirror still.
Ain't crazy. I wonder how the mirror stand up down there.
It's either downstairs or outside, no in between. No. And if it's a sunny day outside, bro, y'all staying outside. Y'all better figure come
don't let my good air out
with nature. You
bro,
did.
you drinking out the spigot on the side of the house.
Bro, come on. Man, it tastes like plastic.
Bro.
Talking about
tastes like earth.
Essentia.
Oh
Man, what's
God.
essential? pH. What's pH? Man, give me that water, man.
It was a good days, bro.
Bro, you got 25 cents, bro. Man, come on, bro. I just got a nickel and a dime, bro. I just need 50 cents, bro. Let me get some chips. Hello. Da-na-na-na, da-na-da-na.
That, but ice
you
cream
hear
truck
that?
coming down the street.
You hear that?
That right there.
That, bro,
Hey,
that's
hey,
all.
hey, hey.
Bro, let me tell you something. You know how dogs go crazy when they hear,
Bro.
bro, when a human being
Bruh.
during that era of the early
ice
2000s or the
cream
90s,
truck,
when they
bruh.
hear, hello, and it was always raggedy. Wow, all the signs was sun-kissed.
Sunburned. Bro, let me get one of them, what's the, bro, you get the same thing every
Come
time.
on,
Hurry up, you
bruh.
also on the line.
I was a strawberry shortcake special.
Bro, I was an ice cream sandwich, or what was the one with the ball? The
You like
gum
them
at the bottom?
jawbreakers. Look
Nah,
at
shut
that.
the, the snow cone.
No, bro, that's
Bruh.
no. Heck no.